Did I ever tell you guys about the time I lost my eye? I'm sure you're too chicken to ask. I know I wouldn't be too chicken to ask, but I know all you guys. Me and my brother Paulie were on vacation. It was a beautiful day and we were rocking out to some of my favorite tunes. Whenever he saw a pawn shop sign on the side of the road and said, "Hey, I think it'd be a good idea to check it out." So we pulled into the parking lot and headed on our way into the pawn shop. As I walked through the entrance of the pawn shop, the first thing I noticed is this security guard, who had to be at least from the late Cretaceous period. He's the closest thing I've ever seen to a corpse. We decide to look at some of the goods hanging on the shelf, and Paulie decides to pick up the most worthless piece of trash he could possibly find, the NES Ghostbusters game. So I told him, "Paulie, this game sucks. Bad." And apparently, Paulie was offended by this audacious statement and went on to inform me about how wonderful this game really was. So as me and Paulie continued to look at the goods, I got the sudden urge to, relieve myself. So I'm looking around the store, and I finally locate a bathroom in the back. And good God, it does not look promising. It was like walking into Hell's Pooper. Not even a door on the stall. What a surprise. So as I contemplated my future actions, I felt a strange presence. Words cannot even describe what would ensue. Paulie, we have got to get out of here. I need to go. And I mean go. But of course, Paulie was all like, "Seriously, we need to stay, and I'm gonna look at some shoes, and that's gonna be it." But I was like, "No, Paulie, I need to go somewhere now." And he was like, "No, you know what? I'm just gonna wait in the car." So I waited in the car. Paulie, per usual, was taking forever in the store. But there was hope. That thing that had assaulted me with his eyebrows was now getting in his car and leaving the store. I had to have put down at least 3 rolls of toilet paper on these seats. Oh, it's everywhere! Now realizing the necessity to leave the store, I completely disregarded Paulie's needs to continue looking at worthless crap and dragged him out the door. And of course Paulie's needs for worthless stuff was not satiated, and we returned to the store 2 days later. Upon re-entering the store, I noticed a new sign on the door. Out of order. That's right. Ike, the slayer of poopers, had finally finished off the most foul beast remaining on this earth. But I could only bask in the glory of this profound victory for a few moments. The I Heart Taco Hut guy had found me. He knew.
I'm the guy who got pooper. Get him, Rusty!
And like the guardian of hell itself, Rusty sprung to life, pointing at me what appeared to be the biggest gun I had ever seen, firing wildly. The last thing I remember is the final bullet of his cannon coming straight for my eye.
That's not what happened at all. You impaled your eye on a G.I. Joe action figure when you felt the need to duck and cover when the guy mentioned that you ruined their pooper.
Yeah, well, still lost an eye.